Ink T to the G. Who you think it gonna be? And I am one half of Team Hallenzano, and I am here with the chef, Rosa. We actually are coming off our Mr. Ballin stream, and we're gonna go straight into our Twisted Crimes. After the success of the Denzel Branch story, we were more interested in a lot of
like love
stories, marriage, any kind of conflict, controversy, because us being married, we don't have these problems, so we like to see how certain things spiraled and the aftermath
talk about it.
Yeah, talk about react. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Team Hallenzano, we married, and we don't understand, or I don't understand, because our marriage is good, I guess, so
like
we don't
why
understand.
people
Yeah, exactly.
are so
right
extra,
right,
I
exactly.
would say.
Yeah, I told, yeah, exactly. So today on the list, we're gonna go and get started with Twisted Crimes dropping Lovey Dovey Bae shoots his boo in public in the head for silly reasons. Sorry, I couldn't even read that without making a face. I'm like, whoa, what? Wait, what?
Already at the beginning, it was silly.
He said Lovey Dovey Bae. So that means that's somebody who likes to show public displays of affection. He's a good guy, or pretends to be a good guy. And you shot her in the head for silly reasons.
I want to know this reason.
Yeah, I got to know the silliness of the reason. So without wasting time, though, let's get into it. You look like, is she saying something funny? Okay, I'm glad she's laughing, because that looked kind of like intimidating.
A little bit.
I'm getting your ear and talk like that, like the whisper song.
Yeah.
Hey, girl, let me go. Get your ear and talk.
This is the story of Stephanie Ville, age 34, a mother of two, ages 10 and 3 months old, who was shot straight in the head by the father of her new baby Jamar Leonard, age 38, in the streets of Burlington while people were watching. The pair had a very serious disagreement before the incident, where Stephanie locked Jamar out of her apartment, making him kick down the door. Days after that, things escalated to the street, where Stephanie was shot in broad daylight in the head. She died instantly. What could have made him shoot her in the head in a parking lot? Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button.
Ain't nothing wrong with a breakup. Like, you go your way, I go my way. Ain't nothing wrong.
I still don't understand why, man. Women too.
Yeah.
They are so. Oh, if you're not with me, you're not with
nobody.
Yeah, your life it's over. Like, why?
Once again, if we don't think like that, it's gonna be hard for us to figure it out. Like,
no, that's impossible.
Because I'm not.
It's not hard. Like, it's impossible.
If somebody wants to leave,
there is no reason.
I be thinking, if somebody wants to leave in a relationship, that person doesn't want to be with you. So wouldn't you want to be with somebody who wants to be with you? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, somebody, I don't want to be with you, I want to leave. Okay, bye. Like, you know what I mean? Because you would want to, I would think, as a human being, you would want to be with somebody who wants to be with you. You shouldn't have to convince somebody to be with you. Like,
that's not even a convince. Like, it's impose somebody to be with.
Right.
Like, you have to stay with me.
Right. That's
you weird. Have to love me.
Right. And unfortunately, you can't make people love you. Like, you ever notice in all those God or genie movies that we ever watch and things like that, and they got, you can wish for anything in the world, but the one thing we can't do is love. We can't make somebody love you. Like, you know what I mean? No. They always say that, because you can't force love. Love is a thing.
No, but even like a fairy tale or something like that, when there is like the, I don't know, witch is gonna say, oh, this is like the potion for love. But remember, if you give this, he's gonna be in love with you, but something is gonna happen. Like,
it's not gonna be the love.
It's not a hand story.
Yeah, it's not the love you want. Like, you're gonna get the love.
There is no hand story.
Yeah.
There is a love, but there is something bad, crazy happen.
Right. Like, they always say in America, they say, be careful what you wish for, because when you get it, it's not gonna be the way you wanted it. Yeah, the way you wish. It's not, and it usually never is. Yeah. But let's go ahead. This is Stephanie Ville's story, and just want to say prayers and healing energy for the family. She has a 10-year-old and had a 10-year-old and a 3-month-old at the time.
That's crazy.
That's wild. That child was still.
Yeah, but like, okay, that's you want to do that too, but that's the mother of your baby. Like, how you can do that for your baby?
Let's find out why. Because I don't understand it. Like, there's a lot of us.
Like, there is a lot of beyond. It's not like just a girlfriend and boyfriend.
No, yeah, that's the mother of your child. Like, yeah, I'm like, that's the mother of your child. Like, out of just respect for your children, that should be off limits. Like,
and you take it off the mom, you take it off yourself as a dad,
right?
Like,
so you're leaving your children orphans.
Yeah.
Like I said, prayers and healing energy for the Ville family. This is the Stephanie Ville story. We're doing our reaction. Sorry, we were a little talky in the beginning, but like I said, this is our bag. So thank you for tuning in with us. So let's get it.
Parking lot. Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes.
Twisted
Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story will be taking us to Trenton, New Jersey. Trenton is a town in New Jersey with a population of 90,055. The area is popular with young families who are attracted to Trenton for its public school system, parks, low cost of living, and extensive shopping centers. Trenton currently has one of the highest homicide rates in the country. The city reports a total of 40 murders just in 2020 alone. This calculates to 48.2 murders for every 100,000 people. Stephanie Ville, age 34, was born to Annette Ville and Eddie Nesbitt. Stephanie completed her studies in Mercer County Public Schools with success. After completing her studies at Trenton Central High School in 2006, Stephanie enrolled at the Medical Arts Academy. She continued on to study medicine at Berkeley College after that. Stephanie was a dedicated student who worked hard to earn her nursing degree from Prism Career Institute. She worked hard so she could provide for herself and her kids. She was a lively person who enjoyed her life.
Good for her, man. She traveled all the way. She went from New Jersey to Berkeley. That's far. That's New York, pretty much to California for your education for your children. That's
amazing.
Props, super props. Like, that means she really, and she was outside looking cute too while she was doing it. I see you out there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out you. You know what I mean? Hating ass motherfucker.
She was a lively person who enjoyed her life.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm starting to think, I'm doing it again where I get a little ahead of myself. But my theory is she leveled up and he wasn't.
Probably, yeah.
And she was over there realizing, like, hold on, I got 2 kids. I got this broke nigga next to me. I'm leveled up.
He doesn't want to,
like, and he don't want to level up. Like, and she was like, you know what? Maybe she said something slick, like, yeah. Maybe she said something slick though, like, man, I need to find me somebody who's trying to level up too. Like, but said in a not nicer way, you know, like females talk sometimes, like, yeah, you and your broke ass need to, you know what I mean, whatever type shit. Or I'll put you on child support. I don't need you type shit. Like, you know what I mean? And he realized the meal ticket might have been out the window, so out the door. So he lost it. I don't know, but I'm thinking something like that.
And her kids. She was a lively person.
Ed just be right every time. Ed just be slayed every time I see you too. Look, come on, man, don't do her like that.
Hard so she could provide for herself and her kids. She was a lively person who enjoyed her life. She also enjoyed showing her beauty on social media. She met someone named Jamar Leonard, aged 38.
I got a little drippy. We got a little drip. I ain't gonna lie though. At 38 years old though, I ain't gonna hold you. For a single woman, I wouldn't recommend dating a man who is doing this. Like, when you put the camera on him, like, you know what I mean? At 38, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? These gestures like that, like, that's telling by itself where he's at mentally, and, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean, where he's at, like, in his stage of his life. Like, I'm just being real. Like it's cool, I guess, but to me, that's telling. Like, when have we ever been to a party somewhere and somebody put the camera on us, and I'm like,
never.
I'm wearing a Glock shirt right now, and I still haven't done that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
Never.
Come on, man. I'm saying that's a red flag. Women, you got to start noticing red flags from certain men. Like, you know what I mean? That's a red flag right there. I would have noticed that. What about nigga? You 38 years old. What's wrong with you? Like, what do you got? A baby shower? Where are you at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
She met someone named Jamar Leonard, aged 38. Jamar appeared to her like someone who wanted to love her and care for her. They dated and were seen as a great...
Hey, they love the hookah spots in New Jersey. I ain't gonna lie. They love
it too.
I've never been to a hookah spot, actually. We gotta try that out.
Yeah.
But they was big hooping. Big hooping.
They dated and were seen as a great couple by friends and families. They made each other happy. Stephanie found out she was pregnant. They were excited. They had a very nice baby shower.
Oh, so was he the father of the 3-month-old, not the 10-year-old?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, still though, you still out of pocket,
Still,
fam.
yeah.
Yeah, you still out of pocket. I should look. That's how I'm supposed to do it. Yeah, my baby shower. Yeah, that baby shower. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh wait, hold on, fam.
The baby's there too.
I said you was looking stupid doing all these gun pictures and shit. I'm like, where you at a baby shower? Like, where the fuck? You're at your baby shower doing that shit. You're at your baby shower.
Yeah.
Come on, fam. I didn't even know that was a baby shower. I just saw the background. I'm like, we got a baby shower or some shit doing this shit? You look crazy. Like, you're at your kid's baby shower. Red flags. I'm saying, ladies, red flags. He was lit. He was doing your thing. Oh, yeah. Hey, big guy. That baby shower look lit. Big guy was holding. Big guy was neat.
Yeah.
Neat down.
After she had the baby,
I'm gonna be real with you. Look at this right here. Bam. No. Bam. When you actually look at these two together, do they actually look like they should be together? Look how she's dressed while she's pregnant. Look how he's dressed while she's pregnant.
No.
She looks beautiful. She's glowing.
I mean, you look like the sad brother.
Yeah, he looked like an uncle or something.
Yeah,
you don't look like the father type shit.
No.
Like, you look crazy, bro. Like, you look like you still in your 20s, fam. Like, this is crazy. You got the Miri hat on with the tight sweater, with the gotta see the belt, with the fake little Louis Vuitton belt. Gotta see the belt. You know how black people gotta see the belt. Like, I'm just saying though, like at my baby shower, like when we have a baby and we have a baby shower, like big suit game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean? I'm coming in looking like Steve Harvey. I don't know. I'm not. Come on, this is my baby. I'm grown. Like, I'm grown. I'm sorry. I don't know. That's just me. No offense. I heard. She was looking great. She did it how she.
After she had the baby, he was there for her and the baby. She thought she had found the love of her life. On his birthday, she posted his picture and hers on social media saying, "Happy birthday to my man. I hope this year is filled with even bigger blessings for you.
Hello.
So proud of the person you are becoming,
You
and
know,
there's nothing
nigga.
I wouldn't do for you even though you get on my last damn nerve.
Hello.
I love you. Thank you for being so supportive of me even when I'm the biggest B. Nothing you do goes unnoticed. Stephanie."
Yo, did you see the comment underneath that comment? This the man that took her life, shaking my head. Dang, that's crazy. That's the first comment on your post. That's wild. 60 weeks ago. That's crazy. 60 weeks. How many is that? Yeah, that's almost a year ago.
Nothing I wouldn't do for you even though you get on my last damn nerve. I love you. Thank you for being so supportive of me even when I'm the biggest B. Nothing you do goes unnoticed. Stephanie loved her kids. Her kids at this time were 3 months and 10 years old. She tried to make everything work for her.
He has no idea what he's doing.
I'm in
Going backwards.
Yeah, we're not gonna say a lot.
Going backwards.
Oh man. He ain't got no
She
mom.
wanted a family, but that was not what happened. Things spiraled out of hands with Jamar with time. It was getting annoying and she could not handle his hanky-panky anymore. 3 days before this incident, she locked him out of the house and asked him never to come back to her apartment. But Jamar broke down the door when he got back home because she didn't open the door. On the day of the actual incident, Stephanie called a friend of hers to discuss something about Jamar which was bothering her. She planned to find him somewhere in the street and discuss some things about him not coming back to her house again. After she saw him, she became animated.
She said, I had to go find Jamar in the street to go talk this out. Jamar wasn't at the corporate job. Jamar wasn't even the manager at In-N-Out. I think they're paying 26. Like, Jamar wasn't at work. I'm gonna go to the streets and find Jamar. Didn't I just prove everything?
Girl, just pack everything and move.
I told you. Like, I saw this amount. Like I said, women, you have to be more aware of the person you're involved with, right? Because, like I said, as a man, I can see a lot of this stuff a mile away quickly. Don't even know the man, never seen him, never hung out with him, never spoken to this man. I can just see from 3 split scenes, and then you tell me his age and how he looks, and I know exactly what type of time he on. All right, quick, like it's quick, like you know what I mean. But being people of color, we have, or just a human being in today's times, you have to be very astute and not just racist and try to, you know what I mean, just profile everybody. But there's certain things that when you come up under certain lifestyles, you can see from a distance. Yeah, you see it from a distance. Like I said, you lost me with this. Once I saw that, I was like, oh yeah. That's not that. Yeah, buddy, out of here.
Things about him not coming back to her house again. After she saw him, she became animated during their conversation, and quickly things escalated between them during the argument. While still on the phone with her friend, Jamar got his gun and shot her right there in the streets while their kids were there in her car waiting for her.
No,
paramedics were called.
Nah, fam. You didn't do that with the kids in the car, fam.
Your baby girl is there.
You didn't do that, fam. You know what we're gonna start doing? We're gonna start starting our stories with you know how they have trigger warnings? We're gonna start ours with POS warnings. Like when we do Twisted Crimes. We're gonna be like, you know what? This is a piece of shit warning. Like, you know what I mean? We're gonna be definitely diving into the world of a piece of shit. Like, this is crazy, fam. Like,
your baby girl is there.
The 10-year-old, they're old enough to understand this shit.
Right there in the streets while their kids were there in her car waiting for her. Paramedics were called, but when they arrived, they noticed she had been shot in the head right next to her car. She was pronounced dead at the scene.
I'm Brian McCarthy. You're on scene with us at the site of a murder in Trenton on West Hanover Street. This is what's going on. Director is here on scene. Being briefed on.
What was the reason again?
We still don't know.
She just wanted him to leave? That's not a silly reason.
We still don't know,
what they know so far.
Is that a dog? Iris is flat. What's that little Magnum? What was that? Price? Oh, is that a Price of 300? She was doing it. She had a little Chrysler 300, had her little spot, like, good job, degree, kids, like, kids was cool. Like, she had a little Chrysler 300, something newer, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, POS morning. Okay.
Surveillance footage captured some of the argument before the shooting, police said. Surveillance video also showed Jamar's car had struck multiple other vehicles before arriving at the intersection. While Stephanie's family were at the hospital, they called him to show up, but he had no car to drive. He went ahead to get Stephanie's car and drive it to the hospital.
Wait, what? They called him to go to the hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, they tried to catch him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they were like, hey,
something happened to her.
You got to come to the hospital and check her out. That's
but he had no car to drive. He went ahead to get Stephanie's car and drive it to the hospital to see her family, walking in barefoot. During an interview with investigators, Jamar said that he had driven Stephanie's vehicle to the hospital with their child in the car. He also said that he was there when Stephanie was shot, saw her get shot, knew who did it, and would take care of it on his own. While lying through his teeth, he didn't know that he had been captured on surveillance during the crime. Jamar Leonard was charged with murder, possession of a weapon.
I ain't gonna lie, don't he look hella different than the actual videos we saw? That's weird, right?
Yeah, you look another person.
Is that them or not? Like,
like
that's her.
Person. Yeah, it's him.
Really?
Surveillance during the crime. Jamar Leonard was charged with murder, possession of a weapon for an unlawful purpose, unlawful possession of a
I didn't know that was a crime. Having a weapon for the purpose of an unlawful crime. I didn't even know it was a crime.
Murder, possession of a weapon for an unlawful purpose, unlawful possession of a weapon and certain persons not to possess a weapon. The prosecutor's office filed a motion to detain him pre-trial. Court records show that Jamar is known to the law. He was charged in 2017 with second-degree possession of a handgun without a permit and sentenced to 5 years in prison. The sentence makes it illegal for him to own a firearm. It's sad she lost her life at the hands of a crazy man who she thought loved her. Ville. No one deserves that. We hope Stephanie Ville gets the justice she deserves. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Stephanie Ville. May Stephanie's memory be a blessing for her family and for all who knew her, and may her life and death be an inspiration and a turning point.
The rock groups, you notice that? She got a Kiss shirt on, she had a pink shirt on, like, yeah, she seemed like she was lit. Like, she had a vibe about her. Like, what did you think about that story right there?
I already said what I was supposed to say.
Yeah, we talked.
I just feel sorry now for the kids.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And I hope they are with the family anyway, because not every family are so tired, and sometimes kids in this situation they go in
foster home. Yeah, for sure.
And they already trauma. They're going trauma. So I hope not.
I just want to say prayers and healing energy for the family. I could be looking at it on the face of it where it's like, unfortunately, us as people of color or even poor people or things like that, like she worked hard. Like, she traveled to go get her degree. She finished high school, boom, traveled and went to Berkeley, graduated. Yeah, great woman. Like, and you just pick the wrong man, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's, you shouldn't have to lose your life for picking the wrong man. I'm sorry, like, that's
no, but even if you see something wrong, something bad, or something off, just don't do something that stupid.
But the thing is,
and meeting a person on the street, because a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm gonna go there in the parking lot."
That's public, and nothing can happen.
They don't give a shit about how much public is.
In today's times, no. Back in the day, yeah.
But even back in the day, like, sometimes people are so off their minds, so crazy, they don't care where they are.
True. Can you imagine the nerve of this fool? Like, he did that. He unalived her or whatever, and then went to the hospital and told the family, "I know who did it. I'm gonna take care of it."
He was barefoot.
Come on, fam.
He took her car with the kids inside.
From the scene.
From the scene.
Like I said, this was an episode.
And you waited also for police calling you, and you say, "Oh, actually, I was there, and then I saw everything."
Yeah, you didn't call the police. They called you and told you.
Like, what the hell is wrong in your mind, man?
I'm gonna say this one more time. What a police officer told me when I used to be messing up back in the day, they said, "We never catch the smart ones." Like, that's all I'm gonna say. That, like, once again, I realized from that moment, I was like, crime is not up my alley, because I keep getting caught. So, like, let me pivot and do something else, like, But also, like I said, the biggest red flag for me is, like I said, I'm a big fan of actually paying attention to people's mannerisms and how they are as a person, like, and little things like that. You put the camera on me, and the first thing somebody is doing this, like, at 38 years old, that's a major red flag. Like I
don't know. It's not even that, because I know now some TikTok, they do this kind of stupid dance, whatever. So some people, they do it and they don't even know the meaning.
But the thing is,
they do a lot of sign without to know the meaning of the sign.
That's true. That is very true. But because remember what happened to my niece, like, that type of stuff. But also I was saying though, but him, you are 38. There is no room for debate if you know what that means or not. Like, you are 38 years old. Like, you know what I mean? And then she said she had to go find him in the streets to go tell him not to come back home. Like, he ain't got no job, no prospects. Like, you know what I'm saying? No interviews coming up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to see who, and then he got her pregnant. And then you got to understand, now you're in a situation where a woman is going to ask you to step up, because obviously you should as a man. You have a child with this woman.
Baby.
Yeah. Now she's gonna be like, hey, yeah, you selling them little dime bags and little rocks over there. Like, we need more than that. We need something more stable. We need you to be present all the time. Your little shoe money you making? Nah, we need more than that. We need 2 incomes, because I'm doing a lot over here. She's probably telling him like, hey, look, we need, and he's like, all right, cool. Like, I'm gonna do it. Like, and he ain't do none of that. Like, you know what I mean? And then she's like, you know what? She made a personal choice to do better, do what's right for the kids, do what's right for the children. And he wasn't going for it, because that was her. He ain't had no other place to go. Let's be real. But anyway, it's Ink T to the G, and it's Chef Rosanna. And this is another reaction. Lovey Dovey Bae shoots his boo in public in the head for silly reasons. Well, yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't unalive somebody because you have no place to stay. That's crazy. But yeah. But anyway, thank you for tuning in with us, man. Like I said, it's Ink T to the G. At the chef. So, but thank you for tuning in with us. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share to be aware. Keep us in that algorithm. We love how y'all keep, you know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. Y'all giving us a lot of comments, a lot of interaction. We appreciate that, man, because we are a new channel and we just starting off. So thank y'all for that. We definitely are very appreciative of all the comments and all the stuff that we see.
Absolutely.
For sure.